But this feels a bit weird being here on a Sunday for the Unemployed Journeyman. I'll tell you what, why don't we go and win the league and make the first ever Sunday upload of this series memorable? Welcome to episode 20, everybody. And here we are in the schedule screen. And the last time you was with me on Friday, we had a very disappointing episode. We lost to Freiburg 1-0 in the league and then lost 3-1 to Manchester City in the second leg of the Champions League. Man City are through to the final, by the way. They've beaten Barcelona 7-3, I think it was an aggregate, in the semi-final. They played Real Madrid in the final. Since then, I wouldn't say we've been back to our scintillating best. We've looked a bit suspect at occasions, but we have picked up 3 wins from 3 games. The first of those games was against Schalke, and that was a 3-0 win for us at home. Goals from Aladdin Sahin, who I brought in place of Karim Konate. Thiago Freitas and Carnevale scoring from an Angelo Stiller free kick. Very good performance, really. I mean, can't complain. They didn't have a single shot on target. 0.05 XG to a 1.90. We had 74% possession, absolutely bossed the possession. Nearly 90% pass completion, but still slightly under it. And yeah, that was a 3-0 win. Then we went into the game against Köln and we won this one 5-1 away from home. And again, this didn't quite go our way to begin with because they went 1-0 up with a Guevara Reed own goal. Very unlucky to score an own goal. It basically just deflected off him and went into the opposite side of the goals where Oberle was diving. But then Thiago Freitas with an Aladdin Sahin assist on 24 minutes made it 1-1. Then Aladdin Sahin scored his second goal in 2 games to make it 2-1. Ryan Shirky from a Levi assist making it 3-1 in the second half. Then they had Florian Flick given a straight red card for a nasty challenge on Levi, I think it was. And then Bradley Barcola from a Karim Konate assist. He came on as a substitute. And Freitas then from a Barcola assist. 1 minute apart between them 2 goals. Aladdin Sahin with a goal and an assist next to his name. Freitas with a couple of assists as well. Possession-wise, we dominated possession. 2.93, actually 15 shots on target to 24 goals. This is basically the old us. You know, this is the us from earlier on in the season. And it was so nice to see. Again, not a single shot on target for Köln. And, I mean, it's strange they don't get a shot on target yet to score a goal, but that's what happens. So, yeah, 5-1 win in that game. Lovely, lovely stuff. Then we went into the game against Eintracht Frankfurt, who are a very good side. They're, I think, 6th in the league. And we went into this game with Bayern Munich had dropped points against Hamburg, a 1-1 draw for them. And we knew that if we won this game, it would put us 3 points or 4 points clear. It put us clear. We'll have a look at the points in a minute, but it will put us clear of Bayern Munich. And that's exactly what we did. Dijon Kamiri getting a goal. We did go 1 down as well in this game. Odeberg with the goal on 5 minutes. And as soon as that went out, again, I'm just back to thinking, it's just not working out for us. Shirky, yet again, disappointing. Playing on the right this time, not on the left, mind, because Levi was suspended. But Kamiri from a Freitas assist, and then Karim Konate coming on as a sub for Aladdin Sahin, getting the goal on 74 minutes, making it 2-1. Again, we deserved it. We dominated possession, more shots on goal, more shots on target, all that sort of lovely, wonderful stuff. And if we have a look at the Bundesliga, the way it is at the moment, we are 3 points clear of Bayern Munich with a +6 goal difference. Basically, if we win away to Werder Bremen, who are 7th in the league, we've then got Borussia Monchengladebach at home on the last game of the season. If we can win today against Werder Bremen, then basically we are going to be all but done when it comes to winning the Bundesliga title, because it would have to be quite unfortunate if we end up losing on the last game of the season and surrendering a 6 goal difference, basically. So, yeah, that's where we stand at the moment. And actually, Bayern Munich have got Hertha Berlin. They kick off after we've played. Hertha Berlin 10th in the table. It is away from home, so you never know. And, yeah, let's have a look at that one where, when we eventually get to it, there you go. Bayern Munich at home against Hamburg, drawing 1-1. Lovely, lovely stuff. Budgets have been set. And I've had a bit of a play about with it because initially we were given a £4.2 million wage budget with a £52 million transfer budget. I've moved some of the wage budget into transfer budget because even at a £3.9 million wage budget, we still have £600,000 in the wage budget with £66 million to spend. Personally, it's not quite enough. I sat here and said to myself, before I saw the email, I said, I want 70 to 80 million. Now that I've changed it, we're getting closer to that target. If we have a look at the squad screen, players that I am looking at moving on in tomorrow's transfer special, we've got the likes of Karim Adeyemi, who I want to move on. He's wanted by some Saudi Arabian clubs plus Atletico Madrid. And we're paying him £215,000 a week. If we can get 40 to 50 million for him, then I will be delighted with that. Let's just say 40 million plus 215,000 off the wage budget. There's also Bradley Barcola that I would like to move on. He's wanted by a whole host of clubs. I mean, look at all that. I'm not even going to go through all of them, but there's English clubs, Spanish clubs, Saudi clubs, a load of people after him. He's on £205,000 a week as well. If we can get the £73 million asking price for him, on top of the 40 million for Adeyemi, that's £110 million plus saving, what was he on again? 205, so that's saving £420,000 in the transfer budget, in the wage budget, sorry. Then Karim Konate, I'm not adverse to letting him go. He's wanted by some Saudi clubs. Again, £180,000 he's on. If we can get around 70 million for him, that means we're going to have an additional £200 million transfer budget and over £600,000 wage budget cleared that we can add on to what we've got. So we'd actually have a transfer budget of around 260, 70 million. And we would have just ridiculous amounts of money. We'd have nearly £1 million in the wage budget left to spend as well. And I think we can do some serious business with that. But we'll get into more detail about that in tomorrow's transfer special. Right now, let's get to the game against Werder Bremen and see if we can effectively win the league away from home in the first part of this video. Right, here we are then, and this is the team we're going to go into battle with against Werder Bremen away from home, remember. We have had some injury concerns. Romeo Lavia has been out injured recently. This is his first game back. It's not been a big injury, he's only out for a couple of weeks. And we've also had Angelo Stiller out injured. He's still out injured at the moment. He's back in training in 6 days' time. I am resisting the urge to bring Karim Konate back in, and I'm sticking with Aladdin Sahin up top for now. So we've got Oberle in goal, Carnevale left back, Reed right back, Esteve and Ziris in the centre, Lavia, Kamiri and Freitas, the combination I said I was going to abandon in the midfield, Shirky and Levi out wide with Sahin up top. Let's get into it. I mean, we need to win. Bayern have obviously got Hertha Berlin later on today. If we can win here, it will be massive because, like I say, it will effectively mean we've won the Bundesliga. And at the moment, that is not a given. At the same time, if we slip up today, Bayern will be right back on our heels again. We have got a home game as our last game of the season against Borussia Monchengladebach, which is nice to have a home game. But let's concentrate on the game we're in. And the first highlight of the game in the 17th minute starts with us. Freitas has it. Gives it to Erez Levi, runs around in a little circle, then goes into the centre, gives it to Kamiri. Shirky's through. Oh, and Shirky's missed. I mean, it was actually a save by the goalkeeper, to be fair. Well, it wasn't a miss. Shirky with the corner over on that left-hand side. It's going to be an in-swinger towards the near post. We can't get it headed in or anything, but Shirky has it back. And, yeah, whenever they go back to the corner kick taker like that, you always feel it's going to be given as offside. And part of me, I don't know if I should blame the player for giving it to him when he's in an offside position or if I should blame the corner kick taker, i.e. Shirky, on this occasion because he's not got back in time. He's not got in an onside position in time. But Kamiri to Freitas to Shirky's through again. Oh, my word. Ryan Shirky needs to put some of these chances away. Right, Carnevale with the corner on the right-hand side. In swinger towards the middle of the goal. It's pinging about. Can we get a decent... No, we can't. And it's gathered up by the goalkeeper. Oh, we're having chances. 4 shots on target, 5 shots in total. We're dominating this game. Reed gives it to Erez Levi. Erez Levi scores. It's not going to be reviewed. It's his 14th goal of the season. You've got to say the goalkeeper probably should have done better being beaten low down at his near post like that. But here's Ziris now with the next highlight. Guevara Reed gives it to Aladdin Sahin. Levi back to Reed, or forward to Reed. The ball goes in towards Sahin, but their goalkeeper Tornquist comes out to collect it. They go long. We win the ball. Levi to Freitas. Finds Kamiri. He turns. He's into the box. Aladdin Sahin. I'm so glad I stuck with him. 14th goal of the season for Aladdin Sahin. We are 2-0 up with half an hour on the clock, and we are looking good for it. We really are. The more goals we can score, the better as well, because then that will cancel out some of the goals that Bayern Munich may score against Hertha Berlin, of course. But here are Werder Bremen with the ball in our half. It's, I think, the first highlight they've actually had that I can remember anyway. They go back towards a goalkeeper. I thought they was going to undersell him there. They very nearly undersold that pass, but they still have it, and they're looking like, or they're looking to come forward, get the ball in the box. Oberle with a good reaction save there. It goes out for a corner. We could do with Oberle just coming out and claiming this one and catching it nicely and commanding his area. He doesn't. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't near him, but they still have the ball back into the box again. Oh, we're living dangerously here. We need to get the ball away, and we've given the ball away. And the highlights continue. This highlight's going on for a long time. It's finally ended, thankfully, because I was getting concerned that we were conceding right before half-time. But that is the half-time whistle. We are 1-0 up. Well done, lads. Pleased with that. Let's get out in the second half. And the second half starting with Werder Bremen having the ball. I don't like the way this match is going now. We need to get it back under control. Right, we win the ball back. That's good. Levi now undersells the pass. I've said it before that... Oh, they've hit the post. I've said it before when we seem to be dominating, then all of a sudden we just can't get a touch on the ball and it's just all the opposition. Right, luckily we're getting no highlights for the time being. We have been by far the better team in this game. I think Shirky might be coming off because he's having yet another disappointing performance. Cool, we just about clear the ball from the danger zone, but Werder Bremen still have it. Carnevali kind of gets a tackle in, but he's rode the tackle. He's still going, and Oberle has come to a rescue again. Philipp Oberle, our world-class goalkeeper, is really being tested here. It's now a corner to Werder Bremen. It feels like this whole second half's just been one long highlight to Werder Bremen. I really don't like what I'm seeing, boys. Come on, right, we're going to stop the clock there. We're going to balance mentality. And I'm not going to make a substitution just yet because it's... No, I don't want to cancel all my changes. Confirm changes. Okay, that'll do. Right, we're just confirming the balanced mentality. I want to just give it a few more minutes before we then take Shirky off, which we will do now. We'll bring on Bradley Barcola. I was going to do Ricard Fontas, but I'm looking like Sahin may need to come off. Carnevali can come off. We bring on Gaston Nunez and swap him and Reed over. So Reed will be on the left. That'll be the only change for now. We'll leave Aladdin Sahin on for the time being. Like I say, we have been easily the better team in this game. And we are 2-0 up. If we can get a third goal, I would be very happy indeed. Here's Sahin. Gives it to Kamiri. Esteve to Zirius as we look to switch play from left to right. Nunez now on the right-hand side. Finds there is Levi. Ball in the box. Sahin has scored, but the finger is in the ear and it could be disallowed. I mean, I've swapped our centre-forward from an advanced forward to a complete forward to try and stop this. And it has been given. So the goal has been allowed. We're 3-0 up. Sahin has got 2. He is now going to come off for Karim Konate. And... who's this one here? Romeo Lavia. I think we'll take him off and bring Carol Ott on for the final 15. Right, substitutions have not been made yet as there's a highlight in progress and it's with Reed to Sahin. Nunez. I mean, if Sahin wants to get his hat-trick, he's going to have to do it now. Levi. Erez Levi. And it's Thiago Freitas. 17th goal of the season. We are 4-0 up against Werder Bremen. This is looking delightful because not only are we 6 points clear now, that goal difference is getting bigger and bigger. Let's not concede because then that would be very unfortunate. Werder Bremen, I think, have the throw-in, but the highlight ends there. And basically, we just need to shut up shop and take the 3 points, really. Right, Guevara Reed can come off for Unemployed. It's not a case of worrying about whether we're going to win the game or not. We've won the game. It's about we want to either keep the 4 goals or get more of a goal difference ahead of Bayern Munich. Kamiri to Ganai, Barcola. We're playing it around. Here's Unal Ganai. Oh, and he scored. First goal of the season for Unal Ganai. It may actually be, he's off the mark for Borussia Dortmund now. So he's actually his first ever goal for us. He is one of our homegrown players that we could well be losing in the summer because he does want to leave for regular football and he's not going to get regular football here. But that's the end of the match. And that is a very nice, comfortable 5-0 win against Werder Bremen. Again, they're 7th in the table. They're a decent team, like Frankfurt, Monchengladebach and all that. They are very, very decent. Right, let's move on. I think Leipzig won. I've not been paying attention to Leipzig's results because they don't matter now. But what we'll do is we'll have a look to see how Bayern Munich do. Because basically, if Bayern Munich don't win, then we have won the league. It's as simple as that. Right, superb, well done. Let's go forward slightly. And of course, Bayern Munich have won 5-0. They've matched what we've done, basically. So, as it is, we go into the last game of the season, 3 points ahead of Bayern Munich with +6 superior goal difference. We need to match or better Bayern Munich's result on the last game of the season. They will be playing against TSG Hoffenheim, who I don't think they're going to have too many problems against, and they are quite low down, even though we did. But yeah, let's get to part 2 of the video and let's see if we can win the Bundesliga for the 2nd year in a row. Okay, so here we are, final day of the season. We are at home to Borussia Monchengladebach. Bayern Munich are at home to TSG Hoffenheim. We will be keeping a close eye on them as we go through this game. The mission is quite simple on paper. Win the game, we win the league. It's that simple. Oberle in goal, Carnevale left back, Reed right back, Esteban Ziris in the middle, Lavia, Kamiri and Freitas in the midfield, Shirky and Levi out wide with Aladdin Sahin up top. We do have Angelo Stiller available again, so I think we'll bring him on to the subs bench in place of Carol Ott. The rest, I mean, we've basically got a full squad to choose from. We've not got any worries or any excuses, I suppose, whatsoever. Let's get into the game. Like I say, the objective is clear. Win the game. We win our 2nd successive Bundesliga title and really rub it in the faces of Bayern Munich. Right, before the game officially starts, let's change that to latest scores. We've got Bayern Munich just there. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Right, let's get on with it. If Bayern Munich draw or lose, then we also win the league. They won't have enough in the bank to go above us. But here come Monchengladebach, and Monchengladebach have put a real spanner in the works in the 6th minute of the game. They've gone 1-0 up. Right, what we may also need to do, if we just press pause on that, because at the Allianz Arena, they're getting news filter through to them that we are losing already to Borussia Monchengladbach. And it's currently 2 points between us in the table as things stand at the moment. Bayern have just scored. Jakubowski, I hate that bloke. He scored. They're now level on points with us. The goal difference is +4 in our favour. And this is not going according to the script. I'm going to give a little berate, I think, because we need to do better. We really do. We are not playing well. There's been no highlights other than the goal that Monchengladbach scored. But we do have a highlight now, and the ball is with us. Freitas into Lavia. Gives it to Kamiri. Out wide towards Levi. Aladdin Sahin! Aladdin Sahin! He scores his 16th goal of the season. It's 1-1 on the night. Oh, this is wonderful stuff. We've got that equaliser. Now we have the ball again. It's with Freitas. Goes back towards Ziris. Guevara Reed on this right-hand side. Tries playing the ball into the box. Doesn't find anyone, but here's Ziris again. Dijon Kamiri. It's 2-1 Dortmund. 12th goal of the season for Dijon Kamiri. And we have taken the lead, and as things stand at the moment, it is very much in our favour. Bayern still 1-0 up against Hoffenheim, but the 3-point lead has been restored. Oh, this is one we do, for Bayern to win the league, we do have to lose. And at the moment, we are currently winning. So they've made 3 substitutions at half time. Their manager clearly was not happy with them. Hoffenheim have had a player sent off and a player taken off injured in injury time of the first half. So I think it's fair to say Bayern are going to go on to win that game. Can we do the job on this side of it? We need to keep an eye on things. I can't afford to get distracted. Aladin Zaheen back to Lavia, to Carnevali, Kamiri playing the ball around really nicely. This is the old Dortmund. Shirky has it, puts it back towards Levi, but Levi heads it over the bar. And it stays 2-1 to Dortmund. We have been, I mean, look at the possession, 77% possession. This is the old Borussia Dortmund. Bayern, by the way, have gone 2-0 up, Florian Wirtz with the goal for them. Do I want to make substitutions just yet, or am I happy to leave it? We don't look overly tired, so I think I'm just going to leave things be at the moment. Guevara Reed will probably be one of the first players I do take off because he is looking rather tired. And in fact, we'll do that substitution now. Bayern 3-0 up now, so they are definitely winning their game. Gaston Nunez can come on for Guevara Reed, and I think Romeo Lavia can come off, and Angelo Stiller can come on for him. And I might actually bring Ricard Fontes on for Ryan Shirky as well, because he's not playing badly, but he's not having a particularly good game either. So yeah, Bayern Munich, in terms of goal difference, they're doing themselves no harm at all. Monchengladebach have a corner in the 76th minute. The ball is put into the box. They take a shot, they've scored. Monchengladebach are back in it. Aladin Zaheen own goal. Again, I think it's one of those like the Guevara Reed own goal where it's just deflected off him. There's nothing he or the keeper could do. Right, let's pause the game a moment, because as things stand, with us drawing and Bayern Munich winning, how's that work out that we're 3 points ahead? We was 3 points going in. That's not ticked over yet, I don't think. The table's wrong, I'm sure it is. We were 3 points ahead going into this game. Bayern Munich are winning, so that gives them 3. So we should only be 1 point ahead. Right, we have a highlight. Here's Kamiri. Towards there is Levi at the back post, but it's gone over the crossbar. There you go. It's changed now. We are 1 point ahead. If we do concede again and we lose, we will go on 79 for goal difference compared to 78 from Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich are now 4-0 up. We need to hope Bayern Munich don't score another goal, because if it's level on goal difference, I don't know what the sorting rule is there. Right, we have another highlight. Esteve will take it. 4 minutes of time will be added on. We're into the 90th minute. We are so close to winning this Bundesliga. Oh, Aladin Zaheen's through. He scores it. 17th goal of the season for Aladin Zaheen. Puts us 3-2 up. Bayern Munich hearts have just been broken, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's actually a hat-trick for Zaheen. I mean, one of them was an own goal, and it's going to be a penalty. What is going on in this game? They've now got a penalty. Borussia Monchengladbach. Can Oberly save it so that we can win the game? Or is it going to be 3-3 and we've got to hope that they don't score another goal? Oh, Oberly saved it. Good man. What a goalkeeper he is. I mean, to be fair, it was a very poor penalty. And that is it. We have won the Bundesliga for the second year in a row. We have conquered Bayern Munich again. And here we go for the trophy lift. The boys are going up. There's old Ziris there at the back with his red hair and his red beard. I can always pick him out. And obviously Oberle is the blonde-haired or white-haired goalkeeper. But here we go. We've got the trophy in our hands. We're about to lift it. They're giving it the old treatment. And there you go. The trophy goes up. The fireworks go off. The confetti comes down. We are officially Bundesliga champions for the second year in a row. And I am a happy boy. I really am. Disappointed we couldn't win the Champions League, but at least we have managed to hold on to our Bundesliga title. Right, we've had enough of all that. I don't need to see it anymore. Congratulations, everyone. We are deserved champions. And there you have it. If we have a look at the final table, we win it by 3 points. Bayern Munich winning 4-0 against Hoffenheim. They'd done their job on the final game of the season. It was clearly a two-horse race, us and Bayern. Leipzig fell away just after the middle of the season, really. Freiburg currently are in the Champions League spots. However, what's quite interesting there is Bayer Leverkusen, they are in the final of the Europa League against Tottenham Hotspur. So if Bayer Leverkusen win that, they will actually knock Freiburg out of the Champions League, and they will qualify for it by winning the Europa League. So that is fascinating in itself. Magdeburg and Dusseldorf have gone down, and Mainz will have to do a playoff against whoever in the Bundesliga too. But there you go, boys and girls. We have won the Bundesliga. I'm so happy with that. Jakubowski has been named German Footballer of the Year. Thiago Freitas has come second, with Shaquille Van Persie third. I mean, this boy is good. He's been a nemesis of us for a little bit now. And let's just have a quick glance through all of these. We complete the treble. Obviously, they're Super Cups. They don't really mean a great deal, but we're ahead of our expectations. We've now won a 10th Bundesliga title, 2 times in a row for Dortmund, as it says there. The board are happy. We've been crowned champions. We received 92 million. We're still going to be in debt by the looks of it. And Ladin Sahin getting a hat-trick, although one of them was an own goal. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually looking at, when we start the new season, he's going to be my man up top. With Konate potentially moved on, Sahin up top, with Levi on the right-hand side, sorry. If we have a look at our finances, we are now only £26.5 million in the red. So once we get more money come through, and then Champions League money and all that sort of stuff, we should be okay. Finances look grim when you get towards the end of the season, but then they perk up again not too long after the season finishes. So there you go. Right, our first ever Sunday episode of the Unemployed Journeyman, and we've won the Bundesliga in that episode. So that is all good stuff. Right, join me tomorrow for the next episode, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.